You know what? We're gonna start up a little bit early today. Just cause, why not? Why not? It'll be fun. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I need to do a little bit of explaining. Sort of before we get into this too much. Alright, so we're starting up a little bit early today. Just cause, why not? And I need to do a little bit of explaining. So, that last save, right as soon as I ended the stream, things took a nosedive and I was defeated. So we're gonna go ahead and start out completely fresh, completely new. That way you get to watch it from the very beginning. And my plan... Oh, I'm in the east, but I would like to be in the west. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and branch this out into the west a bit, just cause that looks like it's gonna be good. And I've also removed George Smith because he expands a bit too fast for my liking. I mean, he's chill, but like he's not that chill. And yeah. So we're gonna head on over to this side of things and hopefully get things going. I do like this area. Ooh, wait, that northern one. Northern one has grapes. That would be useful during. But that one has saltpeter. Mm. No, the northern island's gonna be better. That northern island is so much better.
Coordinates plotted.
So we're gonna go here, and in the very north. As much as I like the west, we're gonna head north. Just because this island looks like it's gonna be a better move. Alright, so now I've got to kind of wonder what I'm going to name this place. And also, my flagship doesn't look correct. That is always my flagship. We are taking the Nautilus. What are the names? So this is going to be...
As long as you preserve what's already there.
Actually, we're gonna just name this Ruby Falls. It's a good name, I think. And we get that free island workforce because we conquered 2 of the Crown Falls locations.
You gained an influence bonus.
New orders?
Okay, so now that we have 2 of these large islands, we can actually start working with this a little bit. So, first and foremost, that is not the name of that ship. Little two. What's his name?
Any opportunity to work together.
Oh, hi Benta. Okay.
Now we both benefit from each other.
Benta's on it today.
One piece
underwear suit. Or some. We're gonna go ahead and get timber production going because that's always important. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get that. I like to do 2 roads beside inside my main port because I have the larger harbor, so I actually have room to work with everything now. Alright. There's that. We're gonna go ahead and set it to, we only need 50 timber. I think that's what that's called. That's just called wood. Timber's the part we actually need. So we're also gonna set it to we only need 50 fish. And we really only need 50 weapons. But every like main building material, we leave those alone. Now down. If anybody else has any better ideas as to what I could call it, feel free to
What brings you here,
to
Master?
let me know. But for now, that's Eastport. I think it's a funny little name. It's a good little name. Okay. So we need to build our first town, right? So let's go ahead and head way out into here. And just like... Why is that doing that? It does not like that area for some reason. Okay. Just make sure we can go this way. Ow. Copper, zinc. It looks like they're all the same to a degree, except some of the nodes get changed up a little bit. Alright. So first, go ahead and shake that sleepy off.
You reached a new milestone.
Alright, plop that down and then immediately destroy it. Because we don't want that kind of building. We want Old Town up here in Ruby Falls. We want an old town. Always start with an old town marketplace. In fact, actually... yeah. About right there. Yeah, that'll work. We'll put a chapel down later. As for right now... let's get our first farmers moved in. I like doing these simple little 3x2 blocks. Just to kind of start. You know, everybody kind of lives close together to start out with. Connect it all up.
Large filled with owls. We must have dormice.
And we'll give that a moment to wait for more farmers to come in.
Don't mind a bit foraging.
Yeah, they don't mind a bit of foraging. Alright. New buildings unlocked. Now we have fish. So, I'll leave one gap there, and we're going to go all the way over here too. For a good measure. I think I can work with this space back there. Ah, wait. Okay, that works better. That way I don't have to build a
You
town on that
reached
island
a
just
new
yet.
milestone.
Okay. So, now comes the fun part. I did not already unlock the pub. I was about to say, there ain't no way. Okay. Let's change the look of this. And just to sort of alleviate some of the harbor's troubles. I like leaving a little bit of a gap there. That way I can put decorations in later as needed. So let's head right here and get ourselves at least 2 of those going. And we'll blueprint 2 more just for good measure. And
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
let me check, yeah, there, there, and there. Just like that. And then we'll leave those slots there empty for decorations later to beautify Ruby Falls. Now, we do want to upgrade at least one of those right now, just to sort of let that be producing the work clothes. And also, we need to figure out where I'm going to put farmland. I feel like right over here should be more city too. Like, the city should branch out all across this bay area type thing. And then back here could be all the farmlands and stuff. Maybe. I mean, that seems like a smart move, you know. Maybe. I mean, we don't have pirates to worry about in this part. The New World will have a pirate. Let's check. Yeah, there ain't nothing for these people here yet, though, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create something for these people. And you know what? We'll just go ahead and make that plus. Like a good crossroads area for the potato farm. And then a schnapps distillery. Because, oh my gosh, do these people like their schnapps. Okay. 1 and 1 right now. Just for now. Just to sort of, you know, level it out real good. We're missing the work. We have a little bit of a workforce shortage. What is happening? Why is YouTube not receiving? YouTube should be receiving the brunt of everything, though. It'll be whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. So about the pub. This is sort of the inland pub, so I think it'll do better about like that, looking like that as well. Sort of have a little bit of a Germantown theme going. Ew. Well, you're gross. Man, I need pep in here. But, anyway.
That fish pie smells good, lads.
Let's see about... I think that's gonna look good. That would look good. I like that. Yeah, that looks good. See, I'm not too worried yet because we're still only at, what, 156, but I do need to go ahead and set a few things to change. So right now we only need 50 schnapps, so I'm going to set that as the hard limit. We only need 50 work clothes, 50 wool for now, and 50 potatoes. That's our hard limit for all that. But the moment I upgrade to like a single worker, that's where things change. Let me actually check and see.
You reached a new milestone.
Nice. So, I'm going to go ahead and start getting things ready to do a couple of pescatarians as well. This seems like a fun thing that I could do. So, let's get a couple of like normal residences down here. Very good. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the production of that. We're going to go ahead and build those. And you know what? Let's get a couple more schnapps going. Schnapps are good. Schnapps are very good. Alright. So before I do anything else, we really need bricks. Like, we're gonna need bricks so badly. And I kinda wanna... I'm not sure. The river slot I feel like I want to use for fish. Definitely want to do something about fish on a river slot, because that just makes sense. And then, no, we can do one clay. So, I think the clay river slot should be up here somewhere. Yeah, that'll work. Why not? Seems like a good idea. Uh-oh. Let me see what's going on here. I mean, there we go. We're good. We're still good. We're still good. There's a bit of a delay, but it's fine. Alright. Just making sure things are still operational, to say the least. Alright. So we're gonna need another warehouse out here. And I'm thinking... we should get to... brick factories. At least 4 of these, about right here. Leave some space for decor later. And then we want warehouse. Now you'll notice I'm not leaving any space there like I did on the others. That's because this one's going to be upgraded quite a bit more. Alright. We're going to also need to expand into our timber production at some point because it's not going to move fast enough.
I need help with me load.
You
Bloody
can't make better
hounds.
what's already gold.
Found them. They're right behind you.
I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
Potato sprouts. Great. Wonderful even. Okay, so we're gonna need vegetable fields. That's gonna be a new thing. Handle that fire pretty quick.
I'd never have put a halfpenny on it.
I love the fire service.
Me too, Benta, me too. Alright, let me see what Archie's selling. Huh, a little strange.
pleasure.
He ain't selling anything I need yet. So, my idea now turns to just upgrade a few houses right quick and see if he starts selling it. Oh, hey, look, I can actually do that. Okay. Upgrade floors applies to the pescatarians. Okay, that makes sense. Whoa! She all over. I'm not sure why. I do not know. She died. So, let's get a, I think we need to get at least a couple pescatarians in
You
here.
reached a new milestone.
So they need vegetables. They absolutely require the vegetables.
I could simply go to... Really, entirely marvelous to meet you. It's important to be...
Okay, so let's think. 72, so this is kind of like a potato farm, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong, but it's fine. And that needs to be facing the other way, though. Vegetables. That'll work right there. get at least 2 of those going, because that'll help me out later. The community hall needs to be built as well, which I think I'm going to build it further down this way. That way it's closer to my pescatarian group of folk. So we definitely need more farmers. And I'm thinking one of the best ways to go about that is going to be to expand the old... Do I expand the old town? Maybe not yet. I think I'm going to expand Newtown just a bit. Like, yeah, I know these are a bit odd as far as placements, but cities are kind of like designed in a weird way anyway, so I figure this kind of makes more sense in my opinion.
Sweet as honey.
So that's kind of like a secondary market in a way. Okay. Wait, but we don't have olive oil. Ropes, soaps. Oh, cool. Okay, that works though. Ropes, soaps, and a community hall. That's all they need. Alright, so let's do some thinking. Let's see what Archie's selling. Are you selling? You are. Good, good. Okay, so we don't need ship upgrades yet, but I'm gonna definitely go for this third large island here. Because controlling 3 islands sounds like it would be a good move. We don't have any bell peppers, not yet. No islands with bell peppers yet, but it's okay.
Dream of wide blue horizons? Apply within. We doubled our efforts.
I have no quests. What? Didn't I just accept one?
What a thrill to adventure upon the...
Okay, I guess I didn't. I'm delusional.
I want to look after everyone.
Well, thank you, Benta. Apparently I'm delusional. Alright, so let's start increasing these to 125. That way we have stuff to shift between other islands. But always have a minimum stock of 50. Basically, we need 50 of everything to make this all work, I think. Actually, that one, weapons I can leave at 100, I think. And sewing machines for now. Bombins? Why are bombins available already? It's a bit strange. A bit strange, innit? Ah. I don't have the influence for that. That's kind of, not ideal. Okay, well, let's go and check on this place a little bit more. Okay, so I want to keep some farmers in the old town, but I guess it's time to expand the old town just a bit. Have a little bit of, we're gonna put a little park right there eventually. Like I think that's gonna be the move.
This place means the world to my lot.
Alright. Constantly making sure that we have fisheries up and active because, oh my gosh, do these people like their fish as well? And on top of schnapps. Let's go ahead and upgrade everything just right off the bangle. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Alright. So, I think we're gonna go for cheese on this island instead of dairy, or instead of sausages. Then again, sausages and cheese, meat and cheese, seems like a good move. But let's go ahead and see about getting a farm set up, like a dairy farm. That does seem like a good idea. I'm gonna go ahead and make a stamp of this. Good stuff. Because we are gonna need at least maybe one or two of these. And cows are awesome. I like cows. Cows are good. Cow good. Also, crazy idea. What if... Nah. We're gonna put a cheese store over here. Because, I mean, I think that's close enough to the... That's close enough to that. I think. I can't tell. I hate to do anything with pigs on Ruby Falls, so I don't think I'm gonna do anything with pigs on Ruby Falls yet. Just as a sort of safety measure. We need so many. We need so many people. Okay, hang on. I can fix this. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, Rube. What? What happened? Hey, where are you going? You left your ball. There is ball. She's running and playing now. We love her. We love Rube Minnie. Okay. Rube, it's okay. You're okay. Hey, why do that, ma'am? What did I do? Sorry, I have to ask her what's going on every now and then because she don't want to. You know, good girl. He's a good girl. See, he's a very good dog. We love her. We love her, Mimi. Very good. We love the Rube. The Rube be a good Rube. Alright, towns are growing. We have farmers, workers, and pescatarians. Uh-oh. Okay. So I think I know what's wrong here. And I need to go and get Rube. I'm going to go get her ball out from underneath a piece of furniture. Because it's apparently stuck. So, let me go grab that real fast. I'll be 1 second. Oh, wait, where is it, Rube? She's so goofy. I love her to death. Alright. So let's speed up time a little bit.
Means a lot to Aaron.
Looks like that reaches perfectly over that way. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. Uh-oh. Go ahead and mobilize the fire department right quick. Get out there and handle that. Luckily they can reach that. Where are you going? Oh, it's out of their jurisdiction. Wonderful. Fine. Actually,
The fire is out of control.
let's put that one there. It's about to be back in their jurisdiction. Why are they not? Ugh. People have gathered around to watch everything go up in ashes. Okay. So we're gonna have to move that fire station there in a second.
The fire left ruins behind.
Yeah, I know it did. We're gonna put that over there. But yeah, I think doing a kind of a big thunk. I like that. I also kind of like that. Yeah, this is going to end up looking beautiful. This is going to be perfect. That's a lot of residents, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I think right there. And there. Those are going to be good spots for those. And, let's do some thinking.
Flap the flag of freedom.
Yeah, we're not allowing the sale of cheese, so we do need to get sausages going at some point. But I
Thank
also
your
need
loving kindness.
to get bread. Can I just... I can. And we will.
A new milestone.
Good. We can get bread now. Okay, so I'm thinking the further out back we go, the more farmers we're gonna end up with. That's gonna be the plan, I think. And you know what? Just like that. There. It's not even though. You know what? Let's put that back right there. And we are going to yeah, about like that, except I want it to be that version. And you know what? We can have the last version like that. That way the town is fully covered in pubs. Like, standard British experience, right? The standard British experience. But yeah, I'm thinking this could be like the pescatarian district, like right over here. This is where all of our pescatarians are. And that could be pretty good. I think we're gonna end up needing more fish though. No, we don't need more fish. We really don't need more fish. We need more timber. And I know better.
Nice day for it.
That seems like a good idea. Because with that there, it can also like reach into there if we run low. $30 seconds.
Everything's
30
rather
seconds.
fragile.
So we do need more cheese. You know, I think that might actually be a pretty decent idea right there. A little sort of shop district. Yeah.
One final look.
And everything's horrible. But you know what? We're gonna post it anyway because I value my citizens.
No changes?
I
Really?
value them. Wait, don't these people need an inn? What does the inn do? No, it just adds attractiveness. It's like an ornament. So, I think we'll put an inn behind the pub. Another one right there. And finally one right there. Just that way there's inns everywhere. 3 inns, it'll add attractiveness, you know, the good stuff, the good stuff. Okay, so emergency. We need more farmers. We need like a lot more farmers. And also I need to make sure that I am selling things. Like, keep 50 grain on hand, but sell 100. Sell after 100. Same with flour. Same with bread. Sales, I actually need 100 of those, and we can sell after 125. That way we constantly have something on hand. That'll work. That will work. You see, I like having sales up and running. Sales are good. Well, sales and selling things. You all know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think we're gonna have 2 sail makers because why not? Seems like a good idea. And you know what? Just so that it's kind of complete. Nice. I kind of want an Old Town fire station down here as well. Just to sort of like keep tabs on this all. Because, my gosh, I feel like everything could go up in flames at any moment. We'll leave that spot empty, actually. That's pretty solid.
I'll do.
Still good on the lumberjacks. That's reaching out pretty far, but we definitely need a more modernized fire station back this way. Yeah, about like that. Okay, it looks like I've almost got everything covered. A modern fire station down here. It doesn't reach. That one doesn't quite reach. And we need a warehouse. So, my thoughts are Old Town warehouse. We can put one of these right here. So we definitely also need more bricks coming in. Definitely need more bricks. Let's go ahead and get 3 brick factories up and running out of the 4 total that we could have. inn should make us a bit of money, I would think. Well, maybe, once we get tourists. Also, put an entire town right before your eyes. Get more workers in here. Alright, silos have been unlocked. That's a good thing.
I know you're busy.
No, I don't need an introduction to it. And I definitely don't want to be at Eastport. I want to be at Ruby Falls. Ruby Falls is 100 times better than Eastport. Change my mind. You can't. You can't change my mind. It's not possible. Loads. You know? Linseed production with a flax farm wouldn't be too bad, though I don't think we don't have the fertility for that right now. Alright. I also kind of really want to put another fishing thing over there because I know we're going to
Ain't
start running out of
perfect.
fish.
But what is?
But like we're not only going to start running out of fish.
I had better leave it.
Okay, wait, hang on. Main Street needs to be upgraded. It kind of reaches, but like not all the way. So let's upgrade Second Main Street. That doesn't help any. And that still doesn't really help much, but it's something, I suppose. So let's go ahead and take a step back and just kind of like look at what we have here. We have a pretty good outline. Fire chances are moderate. I don't like that. So I tell you what, we're gonna add another fire station over here on Main Street. It just seems like a good move. Good move. And the chapel. I'm good with adding an ancient chapel right here. Small amount of attractiveness. That way, you know, we have something going for us. That's at least one decoration. Alright. Can I do this now? Yes. Yes, I can.
Flagship ready for orders.
Bayonet. I do like
I
that.
suppose
I actually do
expansion
like
is
that name.
always good.
However, we're going to name it Westport because it's in the west. And now we're going to go do my favorite hobby of all.
On our way.
Sitting in Eli's Harbor and waiting for the
What
costume
makes you
designer.
think I'd trust you?
We do have significantly more people now, so like, let's just kind of see what we can do with it. Go ahead and get timber production going because that is always important. Alright, that's up and moving. Let's go ahead and get that set to do exactly what I need it to do. farmers does that need? Needs about 40, but that would be vegetables being produced on this island. So, yeah, it's a lot of maintenance though. So I think we're gonna hold off on that though. Maybe. Hang on, what does it take for a potato farm? Potato farm takes 20, and that takes 50. Oh, that's not ideal. It's not good. Lame. Okay. Eastport. And you can imagine what Benta's Island would be called if I owned it. Southport. There's another fishery here, but it's gonna have to look like that because I don't want them to be the same, not side by side like that. Side by side, very cringe.
New orders?
Wait, Mam Kahina, what do you have?
Go on then. Let's hear your daring
Hop
tales.
seeds, potato sprouts, hop seeds though. I don't have money for that right now. So we're just gonna leave it be. We're gonna leave that be. We don't need it. Alright. Everywhere has a pub now. There's a pub for literally everything now. And the city doesn't look symmetrical either, so I think we're doing pretty good. Because I wanted to branch it out this way, remember? I wanted it to go to the bay, and then I wanted it to like wrap around, sort of like in a weird, I don't know, coastal type thing. There's a lot of farmers out here. There's like a lot of friggin' farmers. So, methinks it's time to upgrade more workers. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this running for just a second while I have run and take a quick restroom break. I will be right back.
There's a charitable heart in there. I'm sure of it.
Not too many changes, I hope. I wouldn't worry. Most only look at the pictures.
Alright, and we're back. So, sorry. Benefits of having a dog with a double coat. There is fur everywhere. You get right there. She good girl. We love her. She good. Very good. Okay, upgrading those should help improve the flow of resources. And also, there we go.
Look busy, people!
And that should get the last brick factory going. By the way, we need a fire department out here. There needs to be a fire department out there. My gosh. Okay. So. Wait, I don't even have room in my... Okay, wait. I went to the wrong harbor. It'd be like that sometimes, though. Just gotta drop off my steel beams and such. What do they need? Cheese, we have library. We can't do seafood stew, so we don't need to get 400 of them. If possible. Never mind. Seafood stew can't be unlocked until we have artisans, so we might be alright. Workers, once we unlock 500 workers, we'll unlock that next part of that. Hey, okay, hang on. What on earth are you doing? Well, good robe. Hi. Hello. I love me.
More's the merrier.
This does seem like a good setup here. I think we're doing alright. Wait, I'm not selling cheese to workers, am I? I am. Ugh, shoot. That does mean I'm gonna need to up my cheese production a bit then, I think. Never mind, we should be fine. Every town needs a library, I do suppose. Whoa! What is wrong? What on earth? What is the matter? Huh? What are you doing? Okay, so... I think I like the idea of the library being like right there. It looks good.
I doff my cap to you.
We have so many farmers. We don't need this many farmers. We need a lot less of those, actually.
Simply perfect.
We do need bread, though, so... we are going to need wheat farms. Okay, so we're gonna start going out back this way with the wheat farms. Thinking. Yeah, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 wheat farm. You know what? Let's make it 8. Just go ahead and make it 8. And then we're gonna need a warehouse, I'm pretty certain. Yeah. We'll upgrade it once. Alright. That one's gonna need to be upgraded again, but we have to unlock artisans first. No soap. They ain't got soap, they ain't got rope, they ain't got none. We don't have hemp farm. We don't have hemp fertility either, so that means we're gonna have to branch out again. We gotta actually go set up an island somewhere. So let's go find one with. We gotta go find one with hemp fertility. We're likely going to need flax fertility. Olive fertility would be nice. And calamari would also be good. I think. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Are y'all feeling it? Because I'm feeling it. So look. Oh, would you look at that? Look at that. Linseed, hemp. Is linseed flax? Linseed's not flax, is it? You know, linseed's not flax. However, this one also has red bell peppers, which I need. Olives, hemp, linseed, fir, calamari. It has like everything except wheat, which wheat can come from Ruby Falls. So this one seems like a good one. Seems like we got ourselves a winner here, folks. So we're gonna branch out a little bit and see if we can't take this island. Because we are gonna need it. Especially when it comes to supplying everything in this area.
A check copy?
Now you've got more islands than me.
The
Very
city
good.
has grown more beautiful.
Grabbing that.
Steersman!
Right. Camford. Camford sounds like a good name for this place. Camford. Right, so I'm thinking we go up and to the left, and then we'll branch out all the way across there. We'll go as far up as we can. Yeah, into this area, into the mountains. That is a good, good squiggle. Good squiggle, good squiggle. But yeah, I kind of had to, hey, wait a minute, that's coal? There's a good bit of stuff going on here. We do have potato fertilities, so like we're good there.
Get some rest. It's going to be a
Whoa,
long
what is
voyage.
that? That's not anything. Oh my god. Ah, buttons. I was out of order, out of line. Oops. Okay, fish. got that up and running.
Stand to attention.
And I tell you what, we're gonna be a little bit cheatsy with this. Now we have vegetables growing and calamari. What? That potato farm. What does potato farm cost again? 20. So I can. And now we have exactly 20.
I had a job unpicking old rope once.
That'll work. That will work. Literally one short. Okay, there we go. That's perfect. So what do we need to make calamari now? We need 50 workers.
Get some rest.
So cool.
It's going to be a long voyage.
Cool. Calamari, potatoes. Yeah, I mean, like, shoot, there we are. I just need a ship. And we can start supplying stew. Actually, I kind of want to move that up. Yeah. Yeah. That's working out good. That works real good. Okay. So let me go ahead and get us a sailing shipyard. Yeah. The old trade ship. You know what? That'll probably help us a good bit. Loading speed is 90%. Ooh. You know what? I actually need to go ahead and unlock quite a few artisans because I want to get a frigate going. I want to get actually Clipper. Clipper would probably be better. Can I not just buy one from Archie? No.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Can't buy one from Archie. That's unfortunate. Alright.
On our way.
Okay.
You've got our interests at heart.
So we need to get bread going. Bread's an easy one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. We have 8, so we can support 2 of these grain silos, which in turn will allow us to give our farmers some flour.
That blooming turnip
Yeah,
was
I already
inside.
know. So my thoughts are the gumbo, or the soup. We only need 50, but we'll sell it 100. Once my ship comes in, which there it is,
Aye, aye.
the Nautilian, we'll be doing good.
New orders.
Okay, so drop all that off. And you know what? So I need to get some pig stuff going on over here on Camford, which means I'm gonna need to build a town on Camford. So we're gonna go ahead and take like 50. Just go ahead and take all 70 bricks. I'm gonna need it anyway. That'll work. Alright. Let's head over to Camford and get everything set up here for pescatarians. This is like a super modded game. Like, there's so much crazy stuff going on. We have pescatarians of all things, like, and an old town, and farmers, and inns, and there's just a lot. There's train stations and everything coming up later in this. So like, whew, get ready, get yourselves ready. Luckily, Camford's not too far away from Ruby Falls.
Ready for orders.
And actually, I think I'm gonna rename this to Opal Island. Seems like a good name. I like that name. That's a
Please
good
don't
name.
leave your freight unattended, sir.
New orders?
Drop off those. Okay. 50, sell after 100. 50, sell after 100. Sell after 100. 50, and we will sell after 100. Where's the calamari? There we go. 50, sell after 100. $50, sell after 100. It's a lot of changing prices and such. Which, I mean, I don't mind. But I definitely wish there was some sort of way to, like, rapidly go about this. Like to just copy paste. That'd be nice. Actually, that's gonna be an export good right there. Might need a little more of that. Keep 50 and sell after 150 because we're gonna need a ton of it. They do have hops, but they don't have grain on this island. Meaning, they can't really produce beer. However, I can produce beer over here. And it'll be like twice as good. So like, you know, I might try it. Might actually give that a shot. Let's get a little brewery going. And what better place than in the middle of our workers? Alright. And let's get our hops farms out.
What brings you here, master?
98. You know what? 98's pretty good. All things considered, 98's not bad. Alright. Schnapps are good. Everything's looking pretty ideal. We're over at Opal Island, which is right next to Ruby Falls.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Okay, good. We are making a good bit of that stew. We could probably actually use one more of those kitchens. Let's go ahead and get blueprint mode on. And, there you go. There's another kitchen for cooking up more calamari stew. That'll be good later. Alright, let's start planning out Opal Island. Just a little bit. Just enough to get more farmers and maybe a few workers out here. Let's go ahead and start with our old town. We're gonna need that pub.
Thank you for all you've done.
Oh, thank you. She's so sweet. I love Benta. Benta is like one of the best. Probably the best competitor in the whole game. If you were to ask me. In my humble opinion.
Attention for the Admiral.
So my thoughts are to get seafood
You
stew
reached
going
a new
from here,
milestone.
and then trade flour with this place.
It's going to be a...
It's all prepared.
Godless place. I mean, hey, it happens. It happens. At least I think. I don't know. I don't actually know if it's supposed to happen like that.
Subject to an inspection.
Let's go ahead and see what we can do about this area right here. Very good.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
You're not. Am I? What? No, that's farmers. That's supposed to be farmers. Seems a little weird there, but that's fine. It's a good way to get work clothes, though. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I feel like that produces more work clothes than normal. Check our diplomacy. All we have is Benta right now, so...
You're right, it was a challenging waterfall. I should probably allow myself a pat on the back.
Absolutely. You fell down a waterfall, Benta. You should definitely go also make sure that your back is still in working order. Ugh.
We will be so much stronger together.
I'll take an alliance with Benta. I'm not going to say no to Benta. Alright, get the chapel on here. That way the beauty goes up a little bit.
Lovely.
They don't have schnapps, which I can fix that too. So I'm thinking, that's not too bad of a maintenance cost. right now. We're just gonna have like a central road right there. Fire station emergency services.
What you've cultivated?
Okay. We can do with a little bit more Old Town. So let's upgrade those, get those active, good stuff. An alternative basic need. Instead of fish, we could have vegetables. Okay, that's fair. So let's go ahead and get one more schnapps facility up and running. Also, we're going to upgrade that real quick. Get that facing the correct way, though. And eventually we'll have a coal mine here. And we don't have to worry about anybody who had a father that died in the coal mines. That looks pretty good to me. Ah, wait. The 8 home square. That's needed. Go ahead and mobilize. Yes. Also, we need to get some farms going. Don't want the silos. Not yet, anyway. Not until we start making some major transportation go happen.
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
Okay, so sausages. We can't do
I
sausages
feel it reflects the
yet.
times.
What we got? The Great Unwash. Fair enough. Okay, so we're gonna do that like that.
We're taking
Flagship ready for orders.
Now, let's send the flagship down to Archie again. Hang on, wait a minute. What? Where?
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, Mum? Please,
Your
couldn't look me
livestock.
out, could you?
So, all of your animals? Found them.
We'll gather and toast your owl.
Moonshiner. It's not bad, but it's also not a ideal one. So,
Sweet as honey.
we're
It's our
missing
human
soap
rights.
and a church. So, let's get a church going, shall we? Let me delete that road. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly where we need that. It's no longer a godless place.
You ain't half good to us.
We're missing malt. Oh, okay, I see. Wait, what? No. Why? You know what? I was wondering why there was no beer being produced yet. Anyway, speak of beer. Let's go ahead and set this up with a minimum stock of at least 50. And 125 is kind of our hard limit right now. This way, things will sort of stay calm on the island. Keep them happy. It'll all be fine. Also, let's go ahead and upgrade the old town. And we can branch out a little bit into the pescatarian side of things. You know what, actually, let's just outright, that entire side of town is now fully upgraded. Everything reaches everywhere. That's all I need. Is everything to reach everywhere, all at once. Okay, so let's check our shipyard. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and build a schooner to go back and forth between Opal Island and Ruby Falls. Seems like a good idea. Moderate fire chance. Fire chance is a little lower there, so I mean, like, we're doing good. We're doing good. Vegetables.
Ship constructed.
Ship has been constructed. Okay, so what are you?
Aye.
The Mudlark. Okay, so you now have the most important task. Going back and forth between Ruby Falls. So basically, you're going to be bringing things from Opal Island to Ruby Falls. Ain't that so cool? Thinking and then we can swing by Eli Bleakworth as well. Well, go there, drop that off, and anything left over we sell to Bleakworth. There shouldn't be any of that any of the seafood stew left over, so I'm gonna take grain, unload that on Opal Island. At least for no. That's perfect right there, because I can sell any excess to Eli and it'll be fine. That's a perfect route. We're leaving that as is. So the Nautillion, I need more iron beams. You know what, we'll go ahead and buy some bricks too, because why not? So I need the Nautillion to come back this way. I wonder how many more pescatarians I could fit in this area. Not many. Okay. Interesting. You know, that might actually work right there. I kind of like that. I'm digging the funkiness of it. If you're catching my vibes. I like having a little funky area. It's also kind of nice. So, those are just, this is going to be a permanent outpost of farmers.
Rather fragile.
These will not
Every
be
field has its
pescatarians.
weeds. Happy as a pig in muck.
Good, good. Always good to hear them being happy as a pig in muck. Waiting on my ship to come in. It is nowhere nearby at all. Let's get a slaughterhouse going and see if we can't upgrade some of these buildings in the middle here. And then, because we need to keep these people happy, good, good, good. Okay, I think this is working out. Plus, it looks really pretty. That's not my ship. My ship is way over there.
Flagship at your service.
It's coming in as fast as it can. Oh yeah, one more thing I need to do out here. I'm just gonna like give that a second while my ship comes in.
On final look.
Alright, good. News is starting to look better.
Flagship ready for orders.
Anyway, now we're gonna go to Bleakworth. Wait. No. We take 50 of that. We're going to Ruby Falls because I'm gonna need more of that at Ruby Falls than anything. And then we'll go sit and camp at Bleakworth for a little bit. Anything to keep our workers happy. Okay, so there's a... Okay, so that one's not doing grain yet.
People celebrate your leadership.
Definitely could use one more potato farm. Alright.
We're taking every care.
So now I'm thinking another one of these wouldn't hurt. Just a small warehouse. It's kind of chilling out here. Alright, that's gonna be good. Alright, so now seafood stew should be improving greatly. I'm gonna need another ship that transports grain. So let's go ahead and build the schooner. And I want to set it up to where, like, grain, we have a minimum stock of 50, but we're going to sell it after 125, just so that we don't have too much coming in, too much going in. But this, I can set this up to also be 125. Actually, yeah, we'll just go ahead and do 150, a clean, even 150 at Ruby Falls.
Ship constructed.
Good. So this is going to be our grain
Ready
ship.
for assignment.
This one transports grain between Opal Island and Ruby Falls. I don't think it'll ever run out, so... What can I bring back on the way, though? I don't know. You know what? We're just going to leave that as is. That's fine. That's fine, and I appreciate how it operates. We definitely need another pier of some kind, like another dock, but I don't have any of that. I've not unlocked any of that yet.
We'll raise a glass to you, Gav.
Farmers are lacking. Why?
There's dancing in the bar.
I see. Go ahead and mobilize.
We've only a skeletal worker.
Yeah, let's see. So let's go ahead and get a wool. Fire department should be getting that out. We should be good. Hey! What mods do I have on? Okay, so, real quick. I'm gonna save the game real quick, and I'll go ahead and pull this up and show you. Just so that I can do this. Okay, there's a lot of them, by the way. So, in my collection, we have the Powerful Flicker Fix, Old Town by Fish Boss, Industrial Low-Tier Production, Kurila, the Wholesome Hacienda Overhaul, Taludus, River Slot Buildings by Taludus, I don't have this one active. I thought that was gonna fix something, but it didn't. So actually, I should probably unsubscribe from that. Harbor Life, Spice It Up by Taubenangriff. Extended Fertilizer Works by Karela. Oh hey, Solitaire Gaming. Thanks for the subscribe. Always glad to have folks join in. But we also have Industrial Cities by Jacob's Collection, Diagonal Residences, Jacob, New World Cities by Jacob. You know what? A lot of these are by Jacob. Biogas Production, Streets and Railways by Jacob, River Slots Old World, New World by Toludus, Ornamental Trains mod. That's a personal thing because I like trains. Trains are good. Removed Bus Distance Penalty by Glacial Pigeon 69. Bigger Harbor, Spice It Up by Taubenangriff. Cape Trelawney Plus. Yes, the Spice It Up Spice It Up series is just like, it's so good. But Cape Trelawney Plus, that allows the old world to have 4 Cape Trelawneys in it. So I would have, wait, not Cape Trelawney Plus. Old World Plus is the one that does that. Oh, Cape Trelawney Plus lets Cape Trelawney have 4 Crown Falls in it. Old World Plus puts 4 Crown Falls in the Old World. So I highly recommend Old World Plus if you're doing a multiplayer save with any of your friends. Oil and gas power plant range adjustments. I know it says plan, but I think they meant plant by Fighting Pirate. Basically that fixes like a lot of the ranges so that you're not like struggling as hard. Central Hall train station, post offices, diagonal road and paving edges, palace increased range, all those by JGE 1000 or JJE 1000. Train stations and hotels by Fish Boss. Taubenangriff made like Arctic commuter piers, in basin commuter piers, bigger gas pump radiuses from Spice It Up, bigger oil pump radiuses from Spice It Up, item building increase radiuses from Spice It Up, electric lighting from Spice It Up. Gosh, and then Toludus is free farm field placement. That one, free farm field placement, that is an essential mod. That's essential. It allows you to do the thing, and that's going to cover all of my mods, so... Oh, now it's applying some changes. Because I did completely unsubscribe from that one mod, since I don't need it anymore. Anyway, the free farm field placement. Now when you have like a road, and you got a farm on one side of the road, and you just wish you could put the rest of the fields on that other side of the road, free farm field placement lets you do that. I mean, of course there's still a radius around the buildings, so like you can't just put farms all the way over there and then have the building over here. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's still like a radius, it's a huge radius, don't get me wrong, but like, you know. George Smith was long ago a slave. An explosion in the mine took his father and rendered George deaf. Finding freedom, George seized the chance to make something of his life, and has now apparently done it all. But don't let that fool you, he ain't finished yet. Yes, so like, check this out. You see with this potato farm right here?
You here, master?
It's like, I didn't want to like have it weirdly shaped over there, so I just kind of like threw the rest of it in that corner. It's very nice. I like that. I love doing that. Hang on. I think there's a better example over here. Isn't there? No, I haven't actually done that over here. Not yet. But yeah. Yeah, you're telling me. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on tiny islands. I don't even go for tiny islands, honestly, most of the time, just because it's hard, it's difficult. It's hard enough dealing with like 700 farms on my main islands. But oh yeah. Oops. we're gonna go ahead and get another one of these going.
I could simply go to press. To meet our patron is.
Yeah, no, we're gonna use a little bit of propaganda this time, just
Not
because.
at all. Of course, you know what's best.
Just a little bit. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make a habit out of using propaganda like I did last time. Yes, I've seen that one. It's like I do not have that one on New Horizons
You gain
mod.
an
I don't have
influence
that one,
bonus.
just because I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna. I don't know if it would work with any of the mods that I already have going. So like I'm kind of trying to play it safe for right now. But if y'all really want me to, I will enable the New Horizons mod and get that going at some point, like for the next, for example, for the next stream. I could go ahead and do that now, but like, I don't know, man. Feels a little late in the stream. I kind of want to experiment with that one, but it's just one of those things. I'm kind of like still on the fence about it. I've seen it. It's got like pink islands with cherry blossoms and stuff. It's a pretty one. That one I could see being like really, really nice and relaxing. So I might actually enable those. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and do a test. Since, you know, I'm good off right here. Rue. It's okay. She's okay. She baby. You're okay. Go drink water. You got plenty water. You need to go drink water, man. She's the star of the show, in case y'all weren't aware of that yet. We're gonna try it. We're gonna go ahead and see about it. Okay. Updates and translation. Invasion. Interesting. So, I think I like the idea of electricity for New Horizons too, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. Yes. Yes. Docklands trade values. Newspaper for New Horizons? I mean... that doesn't look like it's that great. Nah, we're gonna keep whatever that is, talking about 6 to 8 extravaganza steamer, we're leaving that. So I think electricity, New Horizons, and the updates are gonna be good for it. I don't think I want item changes. I think we're gonna leave that like it is. Let's see if this will actually work. You know what, let's try it. Good lord, that's a lot. Uh-oh. What on earth is happening there? Anyway. Anyway. Alright. Just waiting on these mods to apply their changes. Speak of, I don't know if I've, I know this is the Anno community and everything, part of my community, but do y'all like Fallout? Because Fallout's one of my favorite series. Like, have I told? I bet I didn't say this before. Especially, I know Solitaire, you're new here, but like, I'm building, well, 3D printing, and then assembling a full wearable suit of power armor from Fallout, just like in the TV series. It's gonna be kind of cool, I think. Just, you know, I figured I'd talk about that while we're sitting here waiting. Plus, explain why that thing in the background is doing things. It do be wiggling. That screen just went black. That scared me. Man. Let's try it. Yeah. The cool part is I've actually got a give me 1 second. So, like, example. That is actually part of the power armor frame. I 3D printed this object. So, like, just to show you. This is, in fact, a 3D printed object. You can see the little lines and everything, right? And that material, that sort of liquidy looking stuff, that's called a JB weld. Anyway, point being, ooh, okay, yeah. Ta-da! You can actually stand on it, walk in it, all sorts of stuff. And that came out of a 3D printer. It's crazy. Even I didn't know that was possible. Let's try this. Turn those on, yes. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Watch it crash the game.
You gained an influence bonus.
Okay, so it didn't crash the game, but we're getting somewhere. Wait, investors? I can already build something? No, I can't. That's a lie. That was a lie. Definitely. The plan is I'm actually going to be going to cosplay. I'm going to cosplay and go to conventions and stuff with this. So like it's going to be really, really insane. It's my gosh. I can't even begin to tell you how crazy this is going to actually get. Alright, let's get some brick factory going over here. Brick factory good. But yeah, you know, I've also 3D printed a couple of other objects, like a laser pistol, a Fat Man mini nuke, and let's see. Oh, the helmet. The helmet. That helmet is also fully wearable and 3D printed. So like, that's the only armor piece I've done. Everything I've been working on so far is basically the frame that goes under it. So like, and the cool part is with it being like just the frame, I can actually switch it out and put any type of armor on it that I happen to want.
I'll do.
So if I want like T60 one day, I can do that. If I want to wear like Maximus's armor from the TV series, I can do that. If I want to wear the NCR power armor, I can do that. It's crazy. So I'm not gonna lie, that part in particular, very heavy. It's a 40% infill, so like 60%. It's 60% air and 40% plastic. So I'd say it weighs about maybe 10. I want to say 10 pounds. 10 maybe more, maybe less. Somewhere around about in the 10-pound range. Which both foot. I have the other foot over there. It's not assembled. I haven't cleaned it off or anything yet. I probably need to actually weigh the parts and see how much they weigh. But like, who knows? Grain going over here. 2, 3 farms. All right. But yeah, it's about 10-ish pounds, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I'm not 100%. I do need to actually weigh the parts, but I haven't quite fused all of it together yet either. So like, I'm able to stand on this, but yeah. Even though I'm able to stand on it, I probably shouldn't. Not yet. But that's the ultimate goal, I guess, and that's the thing I've been most excited about, is finally getting to do this and sharing this with basically the world, being like, hey, I 3D printed a full frickin' suit of power armor, and now I'm gonna wear it. Like, and what are they gonna do? Stop me? No. Go. That should help a little bit.
Honest work, that's all we
Yeah,
ask.
I know, they're moving in. Okay, so
A tiny something to keep you going.
oh, thank you, Benson. Ah, no, I need artisans for that. Darn. Well, mayhap it is time for the artisan. No, it's not.
One final look.
Okay, everything's bad. Cool.
Nobody would dare challenge your authority.
No, they wouldn't. And I'm in danger. Okay, so we need a lot more in the way of anyway. Need a lot of that.
It's a surprise inspection.
That'll work. Okay. We're running low on fish. Fish. Yep. Yep. And I know just what to do. Give me fish. Thank you. You? Uh-oh. Fire. Mobilize. Okay. I think that's from the Old Town mod, actually. And the thing is, after you upgrade it to tier 3, it just
Workforce
reverts
shortage.
back into a normal warehouse. So there's only 2 tiers for like Old Town warehouses. There's the first tier and the second one. And then when you get to tier 3, it just turns into the standard yellow one with the white trim. You know know what? We could use another fire department, actually. And I think out here we're going to do a modern one for a good measure. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. That's from the Old Town Pack. The Old Town Pack also lets you have these special looking buildings here. Sort of like this market and this pub. Which I like that pub good. You know, like, these are the farmhouses with the Old Town mod, then you got the worker residences, and it goes all the way up. The worker houses the Old Town houses can go all the way up to engineers. And then you're not able to upgrade to investors with those. It's sort of just a decorative thing. I feel like it's a good decorative thing, though.
A few murmurings still in the Union.
Alright, so... I need a school now. And I think that's actually going to be the perfect spot for one. Do I really want Opal Island to have artisans before... You know what, I actually don't really care. I don't guess.
Stand to attention.
It's a really old school. It's an old medieval school. I think I want the standard school though, just because it looks good. It looks good. It looks old. You gotta keep that up to date for the children. The children, you gotta do good for the children. But yes, I think it's time to rise and grow. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so I need that many for that. Then, very quickly. Well, dang it. This ain't gonna go well.
You reached a new milestone.
There we go. Anyway, here's the artisan-looking buildings. They sort of have this... I don't know. They have more... they look sturdier to me. They look a bit sturdier.
A special edition!
Let's extend the old tennis.
Now, I feel like I don't need to go to Endesa right off the bat, but Endesa might be a good idea.
Steersman!
First, I think I kind of want to see if I can't get the costume designer. Costume designer would be beyond useful. Oh yeah, I kind of also need, let's get windows going. River sand mine. It's gonna push sand all the way down here anyway, right? So. Oh, interesting. So we'll go ahead and put that there. That'll make more sense. That'll make more sense later. Enchanting. Anyway. The window makers in the woods. that last hop field up.
Hide the bottle.
It's the boss! You know what? Actually, let's try it. I have no idea how much of this I'm actually going to need. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and tear down that old brewery. And let that larger brewery take over everything. Every 15 seconds. Oof, we are just barely meeting demands. Our hops. Hops are every minute and 30 seconds, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Dividing that by 4, that gives me 30 seconds. So no, we are not going to be good on hops for until we have at least 8 of those farms going. So let's go ahead and do that. 2, 4. That worked.
Guilty until you prove yourself innocent.
Whoa! Yes. Don't mind if I
See
do.
you on the other side.
Attention to the Admiral.
Ship under attack.
Get behind them. It's easier if you're behind them.
Desmond.
Check a copy.
Yeah, publish it, whatever.
On our way.
Uncompromising journalism.
Rudder. Sails.
Alright, go grab that. We are absolutely going to take whatever that legendary is. Oh, of course it's at Eastport. Ugh. I hate that Eastport is like the default area now. I should have just turned this into Ruby Falls. But I feel like Ruby Falls deserves the grapevines, the wine, and all that good stuff. I feel like this is working out pretty well. Uh-oh, Docklands. Don't need any help with the Docklands. I do know how that's supposed to go. But we need a public mooring. So gonna move our shipbuilding all the way over there. Seems like a good idea. And as for the public mooring,
Coming clean.
yes. What are you? What are you? 10% income, plus 2 residents.
So, a law abider.
Oh. Interesting. Or I see. Ah, so it doesn't even affect my residence. Okay. That's fair. We'll put that in the old thing. Put that in the old backpack for now. That'll probably be good for you know, moving into the New Horizons location. We're gonna need steel production. Ugh. I hate that. You know what, actually, let's go ahead and while we're on our way home, swing by Archie. Wait. Absolutely need this, Archie. Ugh. They keep putting... Ugh.
Taking the initiative.
Yes, I need
Just
this.
say the word.
Okay. Only about 100. Coal burn. Fire chances go up. But the income also goes up, so... Let me take a look at it. Take a look at it.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
That'll work for that. Minor income tax. Well, hold up. What are you?
Awaiting new horizons.
Archie? Archie, how do you have that, Archie? Archie, I need
Good and
answers. So effectively, we're kind of in a weird situation now. It's a little strange, but we'll survive. We will survive somehow. I have a good feeling about it. Scenarios? I did actually try a couple of the scenarios once. One of the main one that I tried was actually the New World governor that was disgraced and told to start a gold mine, I think, or was it a platinum mine? I think something like that. I tried that one. I was not very good at it. I failed multiple times, but I do plan on trying to do that at some point again in the future. I might actually turn that into an entire series, but I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to see. Also, my ships are coming in. So as soon as the ships come in, I'm gonna offload the goods. And I need to take a quick restroom break, which actually...
Ready for a challenge.
Ooh. The more I'm looking at this, the worse I'm looking on time. So I'll be right back 1 second. I'm going to leave this running so that I can build up a little bit. And I'll be 1 second. 1 second.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I shall keep the receipt.
I feel it reflects the times.
If you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis.
I return, and I don't want your quest, Archie.
Had to go to press.
Ah, frig.
Ideally, one should keep one.
Blah, 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 blah. Which one's the most recent? Oh, wait, this one must be the most recent. Maybe. Oh. We'll see. Anyway, public mooring.
Gateway. I finally arrived. Now to see if the journey was worth it.
Your city has grown more
Yeah,
beautiful.
we can go ahead and put a variety theater in as long as we're keeping them happy.
Much to be thankful for.
Schooner reporting.
Okay, so we definitely need a few more grain fields. All right. Go ahead and upgrade that one. Let's just make sure that we've got everything good and ready. There we
You
go.
reached a new milestone.
Now, I can definitely do sewing machines. Wait, no I can't. I don't even have all that going yet.
Well, well,
Ugh.
seems that I'm famous.
Yeah, Paloma.
You reached a new milestone.
Perfect. Need 500 engineers to do that, so... 900 artisans. They need rope. There's gonna be a lot of ships going back and forth between all these places, so like I'm gonna need a lot more harbors. Like very quickly too. Mobilize. An appealing city, as well groomed and presented as a prize cow. I reckon. Because we don't have any vulgarity at all. No pollution, no real instability. I mean, you know, everything's under control. This is good. This is very good.
Awaiting new horizons.
I'm not 100% sure where I should go next. Land of Lions could make me a ton of money, and a ton of money very quickly, too.
Flagship ready for orders.
But the New World opens up, like, everything else I need for, like, artisan phase and everything. You know what? Let's go to Archie and buy another clipper. Just for good measure. I want to make sure that I've got everything going well. I want to make sure I've got some other stuff running as well.
Taking the initiative.
Okay.
Ready for a challenge.
So you, I'm gonna need you to run back and forth between Opal Island and Ruby Falls. And Opal Island, you pick up those. Whoa, my God, no! Why is that picking up 200? No. What? My gosh. That's quite a bit. Okay, sausages from Opal Island to Ruby Falls. And then at Ruby Falls, we want to take a little bit of, just a little bit of beer. Good Lord. Okay, so let's go over here and make sure that we have beer set up to keep a minimum stock of 100 and sell after 125, because I figured that'll keep things relatively stable.
I need help with me loot. Whatever you do, master, keep doing it.
Okay, that gets rid of potatoes. Alright. So let's go ahead and...
Flagship at your service.
I want my flagship to guard the scurvy dog. Kind of seems like a good move, good move. This way, things are kind of stable, I suppose. Okay, so... I could... Like, we can go ahead and get a clay pit up and running. Well, not a clay pit, not a clay pit. You know what I mean. Oh, gosh. Iron mine. Get an iron mine up and running. So that we can start working towards canned food. What you
I'm
got?
only a cog. It's you.
How thrilling! A renowned personage has arrived.
Nice.
Not bad
You want
for a
ship
big...
tools? What
I
do we
could
have?
simply go to press.
Ooh. That'll work. That'll work
Why
for now.
so mean?
I'm sorry, Venta. Here, just take some money.
All proceeds go directly to the trust.
Yeah. See? All better. So off. I might be a horrible person.
You gained an influence bonus.
Gosh, that's actually horrible. My gosh. So we need more calamari, it seems. Alright. I can do that. Give me gumbo.
If I see another biscuit.
That should work. I would think that would work. Can upgrade that. Okay, so I also want to go ahead and upgrade this half of the town. Whatever I can over here. That'll help. Helps with happiness. Happiness is what brings in money. I think this would work a little bit better, like right there. A little road going out to it. Just the chapel in the woods.
Don't even mind the neighbors.
That'll look nice. It's kind of cute. Alright, so.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
And we only need that 100. Ooh, yeah, this. 100, and so at like 1, 50, 50. We definitely need more beer. So it seems to be that hops are just the permanent issue here. Let me try something.
So brave, and so many lives saved.
That should be more than enough hops. And if it ain't, then well, at least I've tried. So the cannery. Well, first and foremost, we should probably put down a cattle farm. Very different than the dairy farms, for sure. Okay, we got that.
Once we're done, we can bag some.
Yeah, that's that. That's not gonna work. Yeah, we'll just throw those next to the pescatarians. Don't worry, that's probably fine. they're probably not gonna get mad about having like cattle farms next to them. Now, Opal Island needs some bell pepper farms. Yeah. That should more than be enough. So also, Fortitude, not only are you transporting sausages, you're going to transport red bell peppers. Not 200 of them. That'll work. I think. Seems like everybody's still content, which is kind of what we want. Ooh. We're missing pigs, so we definitely need some more pig farms. Pig farm will be important. Also kind of need like that's gonna help. Fishery, we got the flour mill, river sand mine. Might be a good idea. Yeah. This is probably a good idea.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Go ahead and do that. Alright. Then I think, as for that, we could probably do a sawmill too. Sawmill would probably help a lot. Yeah.
I have need of a fellow professional. Glad you find it exciting.
Flagship commencing escort.
Well, let's do this escort mission. So I'm thinking, while we're in a position of having money,
I got something perplexing. Need settings.
no, I don't want to. Not right now. Newlyweds. Oh, that's not normal. We'll just assume that they're all out there in the crowd somewhere, mingling. That's a good thing
I'd
to
rather
do.
not lose that.
Alright. The Nautillion is now defending.
I wish I'd a goose for your
Drift
kindness.
net. That's great.
Ship under attack.
Steersman.
Oh.
Rudder.
And then we go over here, and I'm going to be given some sort of reward. That'll work. I should probably get Eastport going. Eastport is not my main harbor, though. You know what? We can make Eastport pretty, too. I bet we could.
You should put your clients first.
The people celebrate your leadership.
A festival began. Nice.
Flagship
have
at your
something
service.
A bear. There's a bear in the submarine. Great. Wonderful. That's exactly what I
New
wanted.
horizons.
I had a feeling you'd do well.
Got some red peppers coming in. So I'm sitting here thinking, it's time.
On our way.
We need to go buy some steel beams right quick because I'm not polluting that island.
An explosion in one of your factories.
No, Opal Island. No, don't do
A
it,
fire
Opal
broke
Island.
out.
Don't do it, Opal Island. No. No. This is... Oh, hey, Movan. How's it going? Glad you were able to jump in at the last minute, though.
Fire has been
I'm
vanquished.
always glad to see folks come back in or come join in. Words, English. I can't English today. I'm sorry. It's my favorite. It's my native language and the only language I speak. But like, I can't do it. I just can't do it today. Paddle. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope things get better for you. I just know, hey, I will tell you this, on YouTube, this is a stream that's, like, also on YouTube. It'll be here for, like, the entirety of forever, as long as at least as long as YouTube servers are up and running, because I have no plans to have anything deleted post-mortem. So, you can always catch this entire stream from like the very beginning, always on YouTube. So hey, you know, if you're feeling like seeing how I got this far with like 4 freaking crown falls. Gonna go ahead and get a few more workers in there. Ah, so an AI competitor took over your base. Dang, I'm sorry about that. That'll be good there. Okay, but yeah. Might I recommend mods? Like, earlier in the stream, I went over all the mods that I've got currently installed. And, oh wait, was the competitor Beryl O'Mara? Who was the competitor? And, like, what difficulty are you on? Just curious, just curious. If it was Beryl O'Mara and you're on, like, normal difficulty, you know you can change the competitors, right? Like, you can remove Beryl if you don't want her, and replace her with Benta. Benta is so much better. Like...
Doing your bit for charity, are you?
I love Benta, she's so sweet. Male and a normal... Okay, so, I don't know who that could be. There's a few of them. Kasparov is definitely one that comes to mind.
Attention for the Admiral.
If his color was purple... Ah, fair enough. So why are you trying to, like, go up against this one specific competitor anyway? Like, what's the goal here? Where's a hat? Where's a hat? Do the competitor? Do any of them? Hang on a second. Now I've actually got to go look at this.
Flagship ready for orders.
Let me just pretend I'm firing up a new game. Whatever. Yep, that's Tom. He wears a... Oh! Wibblesock. Wait, not Wibblesock. Has a feather in his hat. Couldn't be Benta. Benta's... I never know... Unless it was...
I'll show you how to get ahead, dearie.
I don't know, the only person with a hat? The only male with a hat? Willy Wibblesock? Oh, Alonzo.
They say I'm a god, but I'm more than that.
Yeah, no, he's like tier 3. It's okay. But yeah, no, he's tier 3. He's excruciatingly difficult to go up against. Just like Admiral Vincenta Silva and Lady Margaret Hunt. But, also, I'm absolutely certain that Beryl O'Mara killed her husband. 100%. 100% certain of that.
Bathing in clarity.
But yeah, Alonzo's a tough one.
I can be the one.
Yeah, I recommend never playing with Alonzo. He is chaotic random.
They say I'm a god.
A man of action, yet well-read, dressed...
I've been looking forward to this for a long...
I dress as your grandmother if it meant I could lay hands on your lovely Luca.
I don't like that guy. Carl? I hate Carl. No, I'm absolutely certain that Beryl O'Mara killed her husband. Because she has a sawn-off shotgun underneath the floral tablecloth. Like, think about it. She looks like she killed her husband and then took out the insurance policy. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's my new conspiracy theory about Beryl. But yeah, You see, Pep's one of my moderators, and he's also one of my best friends in the whole world. He and I actually play Anno quite a bit, and he would actually probably know more about it than me, but I would highly recommend, you know, any advice Pep has, always recommend that. And you can always, like, I guess you can always run into us on the Void Discord channel, which is, there should be a link somewhere. There should be a link somewhere, either on Twitch or on the YouTube channel, which you can find through the Twitch as well. But as for me, unfortunately right now, I have got to start getting ready for the day and such. And you're new. Welcome. I'm always glad to have you here. But yes, and always glad to like teach folks new stuff about Anno. Because Anno is one of those games where it's like, it can be really chill, or it can be like the most stressful mind thing. Oh yeah, pirates. Personally, Pep and I, if we don't have Anno on, we definitely leave Jean Le Fortune on, because he's a distinguished gentleman. You can actually negotiate with him. Don't forget that you can always pull up the, so there's a thing here. See these flags? So, real quick though, I will tell you about this. These flags are down here, the diplomacy menu. Definitely use that to, like, negotiate with pirates and such, because you can always talk to any competitor like that. You know, get an alliance, trade rights, peace, or declare war on them. So, definitely utilize the diplomacy menu. If you have a little extra money, pay off the pirates. Well, yeah, never play with Alonso. You gotta get rid of Alonso. Would highly recommend that. I just practice, if you're new to the game, I would practice with just get Benta. Only get Benta in the game, Benta Jorgensen. And she needs to be your only competitor. Like, do that. Jean is a fine gentleman, and he can be negotiated with. Also, if you get to trading with him, he sells you a lot of great military stuff for your ships and harbors. So yeah, Jean Le Fortune's good. Make sure you have a game where in the old world you only have Benta Jorgensen active, because she doesn't move very fast, and she also like asks for permission to do things as well. It's sort of like she is the trainer. She's the training wheels basically. And yes, I still play with the training wheels when I like to have a good time. So, anyway, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. And again, if you ever need any... Oh, sure, Movan. You can ask a question. But this is probably my last thing I can answer for now. If you have any more questions, feel free to join the Discord and ask me. Ask Pep. We're usually around sometimes. Okay, so maybe use George Smith as well. He's a little bit faster than Benta, but like even still, he's a good person. He'll give you money at random. He has faith in you doing good things, but he will try and buy out stocks in you because, you know, but he won't do it as fast as Alonso. Alonso is ridiculous.
I feel it reflects the times.
Ooh, we'll go ahead and publish that. Add-ons. All of them. They're all great. Every single one of them's good. I would highly recommend all of them.
Just say the word.
Though, go one at a time. And your first one should probably be,
What brings you here, Master?
Bright Harvest. Just for the tractors. Tractors are good. Bright Harvest, and then, the ships add-on? Oh, you're talking about the skins. I mean, they're pretty cool. Like, if we're talking about this, yeah, these are pretty cool. Like, I have the Nautilus from the Steampunk pack, and I love it. But, like, some of the other ships are like, they're just kind of like cool. They look nice. Some look regal. Some look like hardened military ships. Some look just like, you know, steampunk. Yeah, they look pretty cool. I mean, there's also the Ubisoft Club reward, which I love for this. For the Clipper. Oh my god, where am I going?
Ready for a challenge.
So the Clipper gets this really cool Ubisoft reward. Yeah, so no, the new ships thing, that's just like a cosmetic thing. But you can get this Ubisoft Club reward for free. Just like, you know, check Ubisoft Club and do that, and it just turns your Clippers like blue and white, which is it's pretty nice. Bright Harvest evolves the game. Sunken Treasures adds the massive island that I have, and it adds treasure hunting, which is super fun. You actually get a like a diving bell ship. You get a diving bell ship for free. I have no idea, but we probably need to talk about this more in the Discord because I gotta get a move on. But again, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in, and again, feel free to join the Discord. There should be a link. If there's not a link, I'll try and fix that while I'm off. But if there's not a link in the Twitch, just go to the YouTube channel and check the links there, because there's absolutely a link to the Discord on the YouTube channel. And, you know, maybe while you're at it, if you are enjoying, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel, drop a like on the video, you know, leave a comment. Anything you happen to like. Because, it helps out so much in the long run. Anyway, I'm gonna have to say that's gonna be it for today, and I think I'll leave us on this very, very nice shot of Ruby Falls. A little small town. Looks nice. Anyway.